One thing I'd love to add, because also I know that you and I share a certain appreciation of the artistic endeavor.
Yes.
That we did a weekend not that long ago about the way to look at this as a sort of spiritual artistry. That field that emerges is affecting, when a painter paints, they paint a painting, and as the painting forms, it also informs how they continue. There's a cycle. And the same thing happens with the field. There's a field and you begin to see it, and as you see it, you begin to see its potentials, and that affects how you contribute to it. And the more,
let me just absorb that for a second, because I think that's a really big point. So say that again, because I'm trying to...
As you become sensitive to the field that starts to emerge between you, you contribute to it. And
I contribute to the field.
Right, and then things happen. The field expands its potential, and you see the expanded potential, and that new potential now informs how you can next contribute.
Oh, because I'm aware of the field,
right?
Then I actually make more of a conscious effort and connection to the field. Would you say it sort of takes you over, in a sense, the field?
I would say yes.
When you get lucky, yeah.
that would be the ideal.
And then we all become, it's like the end of that book, Arthur C. Clarke, Childhood's End, where they just become that field of energy, and they...
Not quite. But this is really fascinating, because the way it works, the realization that has to happen for every individual is that they aren't just agentic beings that act in the world. Who they are is emerging in a context that's partly pulling them forward.
Right.
So if we change the field between us, I will literally emerge differently. More possibilities for me will exist in that new field. So just this historical piece, if you go back 100 years when psychology was just being developed by Freud, and this was like a whole new inner world. Every individual has this infinite inner world that we can explore. Now what we're realizing is that there's an inner world between us that's just as rich and just as much affects who we are as the individual inner world. So the next century will be about the collective inner space, the intersubjective inner space.